Let's start with the prompt. Based on the text, what is one advantage of attaching glass beads to particles when using optical tweezers? So let's read. Optical tweezers are specialized scientific tools useful in the sciences. They use high-powered beams of light to trap and manipulate particles for study. Use of the tool has led to several breakthroughs over the last few decades, but the particles are often under prolonged exposure to the intense heat of the light beams. To overcome the risk of overheating and thereby damage, researchers sometimes attach nano-sized glass beads to particles, allowing the light to focus on the beads instead of the particles. So we have this amazing tool, optical tweezers, and it has led to amazing discoveries, breakthroughs. However, the particles that they're studying are often under prolonged exposure to heat, so that's a problem. And to overcome that risk, the researchers attach nano-sized glass beads to the particles, and that allows the light to focus on the beads. So it deals with the problem of overheating. So let's look at the answers. A, attaching glass beads decreases the time it takes for the tweezers to locate. It didn't seem to mention the time when it talked about the advantage of the beads. B, the glass beads facilitates the maneuvering of particles without directly heating the particles themselves. That sounds exactly like what we read. And C, it allows researchers to use weaker light beams. We didn't see that in the quote. And D, it adds a material to which particles can transfer any heat absorbed from. Well, it didn't say it was transferring any heat. It said it was focusing the heat on the beads themselves. So let's see where the quote was again. To overcome the risk of overheating, researchers sometimes attach nano-sized glass beads, allowing the light to focus on the beads instead of the particles. So it allows them to handle the particles without directly heating the particles themselves because the light is focused on the beads. So the answer here is B.